Hi guys, this is Mr. Donahue, and today we're going to read How Santa Got His Job by Stephen Krensky, illustrated by S.D. Schindler. So, how Santa got his job. I don't know how Santa got his job. Let's see. Do you guys know? When Santa Claus was a young man, he went out looking for a job. Santa wanted no part of desks or offices. He liked to stay on the move. His first job was cleaning chimneys. Santa was sure-footed on even the steepest roofs, and he loved twisting through the tight spaces. But there was a problem. Santa was so neat that he never got covered in soot or made a mess in the fireplace. So no one believed that he said when he was done. Where's the proof, they said some. You're not even dirty, said others. That led to a lot of arguments. Santa worked for the post office next, where everyone could see that he was doing his job. Santa's favorite part was bringing packages to people all over town. Waiting in traffic was frustrating, though. It's silly to waste all this time, he decided. He speeded things up. He started making deliveries in the middle of the night. But there was a problem. No one was glad to see him at the door. The postmaster got so many complaint letters that Santa had to leave. Since Santa had discovered he enjoyed staying up late, he tried cooking at an all-night diner. It felt good to fill orders for customers. Sometimes Santa even surprised people with extra helpings. Oh, I couldn't eat another bite, many of them insisted. Well, maybe just one. But there was a problem. Every night, Santa tasted and sampled and tasted some more before he brought anything out of the kitchen. He gained a lot of weight. There he is. Oh, no. Hoping to get some exercises, Santa found a spot at the zoo. He was very organized about the animals. I know when they are sleeping, said Santa, and when they're awake. Over time, he had learned whether they were behaving themselves or not. But there was a problem. Santa became close friends with all the reindeer, and all the other animals got jealous. Sadly, the zookeeper said he had to let him go. By now, Santa was starting to get discouraged. He didn't even notice that the reindeers were doing behind him. They worked hard to cheer him up. What are they doing up there? I think they're flying. Together, they joined the circus. Soon, the reindeer were shooting Santa out of a cannon. 3 times a night they did that. Santa liked flying through the air and wearing his new costume. He was a big success. But there was a problem. The ringmaster wanted to build up the suspense. You need to look frightened, he said to Santa. We want the crowd to worry about you. But Santa was having too much fun for that. He always cried, as he flew through the air so the crowd wasn't worried at all. Not good for a circus performer, is it? The angry ringmaster soon fired Santa and his reindeer. As they gathered their things, the elves came looking for autographs. When they heard the news, they invited Santa and his reindeer home for supper. The elves lived way out of town. They were toy makers, and their house was their workshop. Ooh, I'd like to visit the workshop, wouldn't you? Santa was amazed. Children must love these toys, he said. The elves looked embarrassed. They only made toys for their own pleasure. Selling them was too much trouble. What if you give them away? Santa asked. The elves hadn't thought of that. I could deliver them for you, Santa offered. There were enough toys for the children all over the world. The elves smiled and hired him on the spot. Ooh, Santa's got a new job. The elves made Santa a special sack that was always big enough, no matter how many toys were put in it. Then they built him a sleigh, and the polar bears offered to pull it. They were strong, very strong, and whipped Santa across the snow. But there was one problem. Oh no, what could the problem be now? It was the biggest one yet. Did you see that right there? Those polar bears are in the water swimming. What's going to happen to Santa? He's going to get wet. That would be a big problem. To Santa's surprise, the problem could be solved. Santa and his reindeer practiced together every day. They made a few mistakes at first, but soon they learned to work as a team. So the darkest part of winter, when people need their spirits lifted the most, Santa got ready to go. As the elves said goodbye, they gave Santa an emergency kit. It held a compass, ski goggles, cough drops, and other things. And Santa thanked them very much. All his job had taught him it was good to be prepared. Then Santa and his reindeer took off. The first night was a little hard because Santa was still learning about shortcuts and high winds, but at last he got the hang of it. Ever since then, the elves have made toys all year, and Santa's given them away in one night. He loves his job as much as ever, and he's gotten pretty good at it over the years. Still, he always keeps his emergency kit close by. There's his emergency kit right there on his belt. Oh, what if he forgets something? I guess that's what an emergency's for. Because no job is perfect. He got hung up on the moon. And that's how Santa got his job. Have you ever wondered what Santa did before he was Santa? Now you know. I hope you enjoyed this book. We'll see you later. Bye. Merry Christmas.